Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Or should I even ask? The Yankees won, so come on. But look at this, everyone. First of all, welcome to NY Yankee Mania here on a Sunday night, right before one more day of the holiday, and everybody's getting stuffed with their barbecues and all of that, and their chicken palms, and we'll go all over that. But look at this, guys. After that morning show, that great morning show, everybody wants to be on. Look at the panel already. Oh my God, I'm gonna need two screens here. I love it. Absolutely love it. Thanks everyone.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. So how about let me introduce first we got Big Jason. Welcome for the first time here.
Uh,
And I want you to talk about your show that's gonna go on right after my show.
Mm.
First of all, thank you for having me, Joe. Um,
And
I,
then there's the superstar, Nibbit. He's right
Oh,
there watching the Nick game for us.
what's up? What's
And,
up?
and the
Thank
one
you.
and the only.
Oh, by the way, the
Yeah.
morning show was a hit. I love it. The morning we hyped it up big time. The morning show, that was cool, man.
Thank you so
That was
much.
crazy.
I had a great time. If it was up to me, we'd go another hour. But
Yeah.
you know, we'd probably lose. So we'll be going like the honeymooners. Lulu, Lulu.
What's
But
up, Dev?
yeah, hey Deb, and of course the star of the show, Mr. Help Us USA. Ken,
Damn.
how you doing? Great calling of the game.
I'll tell you what, it was a long one. I had to have some backup with Jason during that 1 hour 47 minute rain delay,
Hmm.
Oh, wait a
having
minute.
good
Jason was on there?
yeah, during the rain
Oh,
delay.
okay. So he doesn't have to be here. Take care, Jason. Have a good day. No,
all right,
oh,
thank you.
no, I'm just kidding.
No,
uh,
that was
Oh,
a
I heard.
marathon run. We stayed live the whole time on the Ugly Truth. Had a lot of participation.
Oh, nice.
Uh, good to see everyone hopping in there and saying hey. Uh, it was it was a up and down game for me. And I tell you what, before the rain delay, I thought we were just going to thump the crap out of them. Welcome,
Oh,
Sean Browning. Appreciate you being here, brother.
Deb
Dan, I'm
Finch,
gonna
John DeVito.
I'm gonna tune into your next play-by-play because today I was at a Memorial Day party, so I couldn't join in. So
Well, Memorial Day's tomorrow, brother. What's
yeah,
up?
we had a barbecue today at my friend's house, so I couldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
I'm gonna
throw
be
it out on
I'm,
Sunday.
I'm gonna
Do
be
it Sunday.
calling play-by-play tomorrow night
For the Angels
for
game.
the Angels game. Yeah,
Yeah, they that should be good. In a way, at least that we're not going in there with them winning 12 in a row or whatever. That's
Mhm.
it's no,
they've
and I don't
they've got
think
they've taken it in the shorts from the Marlins last 2 days.
Yeah.
that's what I'm worried about. No, just
See,
kidding.
that now they might be angry tomorrow.
I tell you what, that kid Taylor that plays center field,
My God.
I've been watching him. He is no joke. He's got at least last night he had 10 straight games with extra base hits.
is that
There's
the guy they're touting the Aaron Judge?
Yeah,
Um,
uh,
an update on the Nick game. I don't know. I don't know if
we're down
I
by
know.
we're down
I
by
know
13.
it's 50-35 I'm getting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, doesn't look too good, guys.
I think
John,
I think you can officially put it in the books that the Knicks are cooked.
Cooked.
I don't know about that.
It ain't over yet, but it's not looking good
No,
though
I'm not.
for the
I don't.
Knicks.
I'm not sure about that. But we want to start off. I mean, obviously, a great Yankee win. But before we get into the Yankee win, let's introduce Jason here. Jason, you've always been in the chat. You've been a supporter. You've always said some nice things about the show. I'm really happy to have you on, and hopefully, we'll have you on as
Welcome.
much as you like to come
I
on.
appreciate it.
And I do understand and subscribe to your channel and looking forward to seeing it tonight. Tell us a little bit about it. Tell us what time, Eastern time, whenever time you go on tonight. And we'd love to hear your story. Go ahead.
Well, I appreciate you having me on first and foremost. I love the morning show. It's my favorite show in the morning. I mean, today was epic, but every episode is epic. Whether it's you and Ken going at it or whatever it is, it's a great show. So definitely check that out. If you're not watching that, you're missing out. Me, lifelong Yankee fan. Got into the YouTube thing kind of on and off about a year or two ago, and lately I just been doing it consistently or trying to be consistent. I do an overnight show because during the day there's so many content creators and stuff, and I have a busy life. I have kids and everything, so I figured, why not do it at night? So it's called the overnight show. It doesn't last overnight, but I usually go on 10 p.m. Central Time around there. So that's 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'll be on tonight if anybody wants to join.
Yeah, of course. Are you kidding me? Wow. So what are the top? Is it all Yankees? Do you talk about, what else do? You talk any other sport if somebody asks, or what do you usually concentrate on?
I mean, it's primarily about Yankees, but you know how it is. Sometimes the chat takes you where the chat takes you,
Yes.
So, but the main topic
Sausage
is
fests and things like that,
Oh God, I'll never get
Just putting it out there,
Oh my God! I honestly, I didn't even.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Holy shit! Soto actually made a defensive play, crashed into the fence. Miracles never cease to amaze.
Probably going crazy at Citi Field. They now have the gem in right
field. What's the score of that game?
3-1.
3-1.
The last time I checked, Mets. Well, the Knicks cut it to 18. It's not 20 anymore.
Come on, Nick. I don't know what's going on with them in this year. It's just crazy.
Well, I think after that first game just took the sales out of them. And I think and honestly, game two, I mean, the shots that they were taking, some of it made no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just shooting like everywhere, hoping that it would go in or hoping they get a rebound underneath, and it just never happened. They're big dudes under there, guys. I mean, you can't take that away from them, and they have the size and they have the bench, and those are the two elements that the Knicks are going to have to work on in the offseason. And I'm sure the Knicks are probably going to get better, no question about it. They're so close right now. You could really taste it. If you're a Knicks fan, you could taste it. And they're going to do everything they can to get better. And they will. You know them.
Joe, I didn't like the last shot that Brunson took yesterday.
I know.
I felt like he had a lot more time than he realized.
He rushed it.
And plus, Jason, you know what else? They had one timeout left. They didn't call that timeout.
That makes it even worse. Yeah. That was a bad shot. You got to do better than that.
Jonathan says the Knicks need a deeper bench.
And by the way, Jonathan also said the Padres placed Michael King on the 15-day injury list, by the way.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Pitches just keep going down, man. Yeah. Just keep going down. It's really unreal. I mean, come on. Why is this happening all over baseball? I just, you can't put your finger on it. Why? I mean, everybody gets hurt.
It's ridiculous.
Especially pitchers. It's happening even in the amateur level.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. No question about it. So, I don't know. Well, guys, the Yankee game today, I mean, obviously they squeaked by. It was a nip and tuck game. Colorado, a very feisty team. I mean, it's obvious that they need a lot more, but they got some pretty good players. And but I wanted to talk about Escara there for a minute. Today was really the first time I saw how confident he looked. Mm-hmm. He was up there, and not because he got the 3 hits. No, there was just something different about him today. And I got really good vibes about him. He's going to get rewarded tomorrow by sitting on the bench, as we all know. Booney. Wells will be back in there more than likely. And so Escara. which I think is such baloney, guys. I mean, if you have 3 hits and you're a backup, you do deserve. I mean, unless you're replacing like an Aaron Judge, I mean, I can understand. But we're not exactly replacing Yogi Berra here. So why can't, at least not yet. So why can't he get, well, thank you for what you did. We're going to put you in again, kid. But they just don't do that. They don't believe in it, and they just won't change. Just like I still believe that in game 1, as even though my opinion on that because of the flying, Cody Bellinger should not have been on that bench. And I'll keep saying it and saying it. Every time this guy's in the lineup, something good happens. And I mean, Ben Rice, good. He gets his sacrifice flies and stuff and all, but Bellinger, he's got to play. I'm sorry, he's got to play. And Trent Grisham has been going. He's been in the doldrums lately. Was he have like 1 hit, 19 at bats? Mm-hmm. So that's another problem. But like I said, they have to find a way. And I'll tell you another note about the game that I thought was significant. After Weaver gave up that home run, I mean, he really bounced back, and he was determined, and that boded well for the team. He was like, always me. I gave up the home run, and we're gonna lose. No, he came back and he fought. He gave up another hit, but he fought and he won the game. And there are relief pitchers that would buckle in, but he doesn't buckle in, and that's the makeup of a really good relief pitcher. What are your thoughts on that, guys?
You want to go first? I think with the JC Escara stuff, and Austin Wells, I mean, it's really hard because they've already established a relationship with certain starters.
Yeah.
So you don't want to break them. They probably, in between starts, I'm sure they're building a game plan or strategy for their next start with whoever they think is going to be their catcher, whether it's, Rodon, Escara catches Rodon now and Will Warren. So I'm sure they have kind of a thing going, and you don't want to mess up that chemistry.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think. I mean, for the Escar and Wells thing, obviously they're platooning, and I agree with Jason. You cannot break up that routine where Escar is catching Rodon and then also Will Warren. So you got to keep it going like that. Like for example, what Garrett Cole likes catching to a certain catcher, so you got to keep that momentum. So, whenever like Will Warren and obviously Rodon pitches, you got to put Escar in there, and Wells can catch the rest of the pitchers. But I think right now it's going good, so you got to keep the momentum going. And Aaron Boone, you got to stick with that with Escar, with Rodon and Will Warren. So I think in that situation you got to keep that going. So, and then for the Ben Rice, I mean, and then for Trent Grisham, I don't know what's going on with Trent Grisham now. It's like it's a struggle for him now to put good at bats, and he's stuck at 12 home runs. So I'm hoping he can turn it around. And Ben Rice obviously struggling in a little bit, but he's getting those key hits with the sac flies, and sac flies are important too. So and that's big for him just to get the confidence back. So that's what I say.
No, I agree, Ken.
Personally, I think Escar is a better catcher than Wells. I would put Wells' butt on the bench as the backup, return him to where he actually belongs, and give JC the helm.
Okay.
You're getting no productivity out of Wells.
Yeah.
I'm on the bubble with it, guys. I'm just not. I don't know. I mean, I want Wells to succeed big time. And, and Escara's story is just fantastic.
Yeah,
and
what an amazing story.
Everything that he does is great, but, it's a crazy situation. And you got Rodriguez that all he does is get hits after hit after hit after hit in AAA. So he's knocking on the door. And if he knocks on the door on third base and he shows, he's got a cannon, we know that. If he can play that position, look out. They won't need to make a trade. They can keep everybody and then do anything they want at the trade deadline without hurting payroll, because they'll have young people, that they might be able to trade or whatever, and be ready. Get a little fixture on the bench, maybe a backup here, a relief pitcher there, because I don't know if we can really count on Scott Efros. I have no idea on that. There's Austin Wells there. He's batting 209, 148 at bats with 8 homers. I mean, the OBP is 278. I mean, the slugging. I mean, it's just down. It's very down. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Yep.
But the bottom line is, geez, they're gonna have to go fishing for that. But I think the telling part of the game was Luke Weaver coming back from that home run, right?
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah.
He needed to do that because he was too perfect. Nobody's that perfect. Not even Mariano Rivera was, and we know that. So I mean, come on. He needed a little butt, a little wake up in the butt. And now, it's like, oh, okay, you can do this, but I'm still going to beat you. And I just found that was great. I don't know how Williams would respond to that, but he is pitching much better, no question. So I have a feeling this week there may be like a little change or two in the bullpen. I don't know what. I haven't heard anything. I'm just saying it from my gut. I feel that something's going to change. Somebody's going to go, or somebody's going to come in. I just feel that. I just have a feeling. So, So the next series coming up, guys, against the Angels. What are you looking for? And
I want to get to Luke Weaver, Joe, real quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't have his electric stuff today. He was kind of off today, in my opinion. But he gutted it out. He got out of the jam and gave it. And like you said, Joe, I agree with you 100%. All closers are not perfect. Even like you said, Mariano's not perfect. Luke Weaver's gonna have those type of days where he's not gonna have his stuff, but he has the capability of getting out of jams like that. And who's the great who was great at that was David Robertson. Also, remember him, the Houdiniac. So we used to call him the Houdiniac. So so you're gonna get pitches days like that, but I'm happy for Luke Weaver to get out of that jam. And I like I said, you cannot change anything right now. Keep Luke Weaver as a closer. Have Devin Williams come before him until. I don't see Aaron. I hope Aaron Boone doesn't make any changes in that bullpen right now. So we got to keep it as the same.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. Jason, you want to make a comment on that, or you can go ahead?
I mean, calling the game pitch by pitch, Weaver had no control of his fastball. He was just chunking that damn thing up there. I don't know if it was Ascara that made the adjustment when he started throwing the slider down low. They were all hunting fastball and they were swinging over the top of it. That's how he got the last 2 outs.
Right.
So good adjustment, and obviously it was a gut check because that was his first home run that he's given up, and I could just feel the tension rising when oh God, we're going to lose this one and lose the series to the Rockies and be the first ones.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah,
terrible.
that wouldn't have looked good on the record.
Oh, Jacob.
But he's been hit.
Jacob. Hi.
Luke Weaver, he hasn't been perfect, even though his ERA is great. But I remember when we left, when we were playing in Cleveland versus the Guardians, he got hit really hard that one of those games, and he was just fortunate that he was in Cleveland. And that's not taking nothing away from him, but he it's not like he's been like super perfect. He's been great, obviously, but I think today, all of them, like if you notice, all pitchers, even Max Fried. And I don't know if it's the climate or the altitude over there, but they were all kind of trying to get a feel for their pitchers up there.
Yeah, it's the altitude.
to me, it's the climate. There's no question in my mind. I just think the way they. I mean, look, no pitcher wants to go there. I mean, the only reason why they have pitching is because they come from the minor leagues, or they get washed up has-beens. They try to change over there because, but no pitcher, even for $200-300 million, is going to go there. And they saw what happened to Mike Hampton. That's a perfect scenario. His ERA went up almost 2 points. I mean, it was ridiculous, and he was a great pitcher. Why he decided to leave, the Mets at that point, I'll never know. But, the Mets were up and coming at that time. The World Series run and this and that. But, he took the money. Okay. But look what happened. His career was shortened after that. He was never the same. Absolutely never the same.
Hey, on a side note, Joe, did you guys read the article of the a fan is suing the Colorado Rockies for how terrible they are this year?
Oh my God.
There's an actual lawsuit against the
Really?
team. Really? Look it up.
Are you
There's an
kidding
article
me?
out there somewhere.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God. So if he could do that, then, I mean,
He's probably a season ticket holder.
if he wins, well, everybody's going to do it. You know damn well he's not going to do. I mean, he's going to. That's just selling papers and wanting to. That's just not going to happen. Not at all. So this upcoming week, guys, what do you see from the 3-game series against the Angels? And then we don't want to go too far, but you know who we got coming up after that, the world champions. So how do you guys feel about this week coming up? We go from a hot team to the Dodgers, and then finally come back home. So far so good. But what do you guys think? What would you like to see now? They have 6 games left out here.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
For the Angels series, I mean, this is going to be a tough matchup. Obviously, the Angels are playing great baseball, and Ward is hitting the ball like Kyle Schwarber and Aaron Judge. But this series will be tougher than the Rocky series. But you got to keep going. And that's why the Yankees have pretty good numbers against the Angels over the years, anyway. But it's like I said, it's gonna be a tough matchup. The Yankees just have to go there and play their game. And who's pitching matchup for tomorrow? I haven't seen that yet.
We haven't laid any of our matchups up. I suspect tomorrow is going to be Yarbrough.
Oh, Yarbrough, right? Okay.
I think Rodon will be the game 2 starter, and Clark Schmidt should be the game 3 starter. Game 3 is the one that actually worries me.
Game 3, okay.
Yep. Because
they're going with Yarbrough. It's on here now.
And this is the Angels pitchers tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay. Jack. 5 ERA.
Yep. Well,
I'm not worried about him. The one I'm worried about is Yusei Kikuchi.
Oh, that guy's a Yankee killer. Oh my God.
That freaking guy killed us in Toronto. He killed us in Houston. And it may be a different team because we're more able to hit left-handed pitching, but
we're gonna face him in the 3rd game.
Yep, he is McNasty. The Astros got him just because he used to beat up on us for the postseason.
Yeah,
jackasses. And they paid a high price. He's the one that set the free agent market or the trade market last year when they moved him off of Toronto, and then he signed the first big contract, that 3-year, $60 million contract that he signed in the beginning of the offseason.
Yeah,
set the rate for the pitchers there too.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, this Angel series, if we win 2 out of 3, we consider ourselves lucky, and then we'll have a nice round table to talk about the Yankees and the Dodgers. That's going to be that might be classic. I'll
tell you what though, for the fans out there, that one's going to piss me off. The Yankee Dodgers series.
Yeah.
Because the first game is Apple TV, The second game is Fox, and the third game is ESPN2.
Mm.
So it's not our media, and when we go to ESPN, we got to listen to them being talked shit about the whole time. Fox, the same thing,
Yep.
and Apple TV is just a bad product. All in all, their camera work is horrible, and their play-by-play and commentaries are bad too.
The only good thing about Apple is I like Watley. She's a good commentator. She asks good questions. She's alert. They really should employ Lauren Shahadi. She should go on that channel.
Yeah,
And,
Lauren Shahadi is amazing, by the way. She's one of the best out there. Shout out to Lauren Shahadi. Shout out to Heidi. Shout out to all the women who works at the MLB Network.
They do a great job. They do it. Absolutely. I mean, their morning show is second to none. I mean, they break stories. They're on. They're on. The only thing that I'm a little disappointed with MLB Network is in the afternoon they just repeat these shows.
Yeah.
And I guess there's only so many shows you can put on or make new ones or something.
Joe, real quick, I have to drop real quick because we have a team meeting with the Job on the Mouth.
Go ahead.
I
understand. We're not going to stay that much longer. It's a long night. It's a holiday weekend, and we got to come back in the morning. Yeah. So, are you going to possibly be on in the morning?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, great. Yeah, go ahead. Go. Give my best to everyone there.
All right, see you guys.
And let's go Yankees.
Welcome, Jason. Let's go,
man,
Jason.
Take care.
Yep.
It's nice
Thanks so
meeting
much for coming on.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, guys. So, you can beat a horse, in the mouth, basically. But again, tomorrow's going to come down to one inning at a time. The Yankee, it'll be a little different atmosphere for the Yankee pitchers. So, that'll work pretty well for us. See, before we went into Anaheim, we would always go to the Mariners. Hello.
That's my daughter.
I see that pretty face back there.
She's trying to hide. It's too late now.
Oh, don't hide that pretty face. Come on.
My grandson came on the game and sat up in my lap and gave out a "Let's Go Yankees."
There you go. Good.
I'll be.
Your mic just cut off.
No, I said I'll be back. Let me go help my daughter out real quick.
Oh yeah, go
I'll be
ahead.
back.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So, Ken, well, it's back to the two originals now. So tomorrow, basically, what time is did you set it yet? Did you set it up for tomorrow yet?
I haven't set it up yet. Hell, like I said, 5 hours worth of straight streaming.
Right.
I was a little bagged. I'll take care of that in the morning.
Yeah.
But look for notifications.
Yeah. Are you going to do a updated show in the afternoon, early afternoon? How about
I will.
Okay.
Yep. Do a 1:30 pre-series review, and follow it up with a 9:38 play-by-play.
9:38 it starts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do a pregame around 9:15. I think that makes sense. We'll do a little something, and then everybody will head out to your channel. And I think it'll be I think it'll be just late for the post game. So everybody will hold the comments until the morning show on Tuesday morning. And I'm sure
that's
we'll go over
coffee.
everything.
That's coffee, bagels, and pancakes.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're there.
Yes. No, 100%. But so tomorrow's going to be our morning show, and then a pregame show, and of course anything in between with any news. I'll put out the lineups before during the late afternoon. No question. As soon as we get them, you'll get them. So we will do all of that. And tomorrow's family day, baby. And we're family too. And in the morning, we don't bother anybody. So in the afternoon, there's a lot going on, and I'm sure there's a lot of baseball on TV. So sit back and enjoy tomorrow. And of course, salute the vets and salute everyone. And that's it. I like I said, I wanted to come on tonight, just go over the game and just a little something about the Angels, but just to say hi to everybody in this holiday season. But I don't know. Ken, you have anything else you want to add before we close the stream for tonight?
Well, we secured our sixth straight series win. We're going into Anaheim, and God's honest truth, they are no joke. They've been playing some great ball, much better than the Dodgers actually, and
They swept the Dodgers in their last series against them.
and the Angels swept the Dodgers in their in Dodger Stadium. So if that tells you
Every
anything,
time I turn around, I hear the Dodgers losing, but losing here, losing there, losing everywhere. In the meantime, they still have like the best record in baseball. So I can't figure that out. But I guess they do lose once in a while. That Finch, Joe, I'm watching NXT Battleground. Good. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to catch it later on replay when I get a chance, settle back, because I'm sure it's going to be a late night. So thank you for that. And I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're having fun with it. So again, Jason, we're just basically wrapping it up, and also give you a chance to get ready for your show. And looking forward to coming by and seeing the good stuff that you do. Are you going to cover the series? What do you have in store for tonight?
Well, I'm gonna cover obviously today's game, a little bit of the series, and then I know a lot of times I kind of just go with what the flow of the chat, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of gripes and complaints, and then we'll talk about how much Volpe is terrible, and I kind of go with the flow.
Does your cast of characters there hit on Volpe a lot?
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
well, yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
But he's had a good series in my opinion. I mean, it is.
He did have a
is.
good series.
Yeah.
No, he did. We can't refute that. By the way, little by little, the Knicks are cutting it at 62-52, guys. So it's still hope with 9 minutes left in the third. So there's still hope there, guys. Just because it was 20 and then 18, it doesn't. Listen, basketball's basketball. You get eight buckets in a row, you're right back in the darn game. So don't cut them short yet, guys.
Yeah,
I have a
they
feeling
need this win, though. You gotta admit, Joe, if they don't get this win,
if they don't win this, we're gonna have.
It ain't over, boys.
We're gonna have to send them
stick a fork in them because they're done. It's cooked and ready to be served.
Whoa! Some harsh words from Dev. Let's see this. Knicks suck. Oh my God, Dev.
Well, we'll put it this way: Knicks have no bench. Shot selection is horrible. Clock management is even worse. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, again, they're shot, and they're playing the starters too much because obviously the bench is thin. And they really, really have to work on the bench in the offseason. And I have a feeling they're going to add another big scorer. But if they do that, they have to get some role players off the bench. If they get one more role player, and especially if they get another big scorer, NBA, watch out next year for the Knicks. They're going to be tough. I mean, it's all health wise.
Well, I don't care what the Knicks do. If Boston wouldn't have taken the severe injury to their star, Knicks wouldn't have made it past Boston.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that was also the last game anyway. What did he miss? One game?
Yeah, he missed one game after that. Well,
Yeah.
2 games because they ended up
Two.
winning the next game without him,
without him, right?
without Jason Tatum, and then they lost the last game.
And
I
you
mean,
know the
it's not over, but it doesn't look good.
but you know the Celtics are also going to try to they're going to improve. I mean, one way or the other, we all know that. So you know, we'll see. But listen, we can't ask for better. The Yankees won 2 out of 3. They gained in the East. They are now what 6.5 games up. This is what I was screaming about a week ago, that they were only 3 games up when they should have been 6 or 7. So can you imagine if they didn't blow those games, they'd be 10 games up on first place. And, you know, but you got to do baby steps now. So now that we're going to 15 games over 500, a little bit at a time. From there, we go to 20, and then we'll see what happens. So hopefully there's a lot of good baseball coming out, a lot, you know, still a lot of players have a lot of hits in those bats that have got to come through. The pitching has been better than expected without Cole and Eel. So there's a lot of good things. We're getting a lot of players back. I'm excited to see, you know, when Eel comes back and when Stanton comes back, and it's going to be very, 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 you know, it's going to be a happy time, hopefully.
Did you catch the update on Stanton?
Yes. They said that he's going to take batting practice for 2 weeks, and then after that, it looks like it's going to be a rehab. They don't know where yet. I guess depending how good the weather is, wherever the weather's good, they're going to send him there, and he'll probably get like 25 at bats, and then he's headed to the Bronx, New York, baby, or wherever they are at that point. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he wasn't back for the next Subway Series. You know, that would be interesting. I mean, that would be good actually. That make him a better team. So, well, guys, I mean, I think we covered a lot. Let's you guys have some final words. Jason, we'll start with you.
I guess one last note: the Dodgers and the Yankees have the same exact record right now. So it'd be interesting.
So if the Mets beat them tonight, the Yankees have a better record?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, let's go Mets then.
But yeah, I mean, the Yankees have some good problems on their hands.
Yes.
So, but I still would like to see Ben Rice in the lineup more. You know, even though today he went 1 for 4, but he crushed the ball 3 times. It's just
he did.
the results weren't there. You know, sometimes that's baseball for you, right?
That is baseball. That is baseball. But yeah, I mean, hey, you know, they're showing resistance. They're showing that they're winning the games they're supposed to win, and I'm interested to see what they do against the Angels. I mean, as long as we don't get swept, you know, that's always my concern. Especially, I've seen too many times in Anaheim, and that scares me. That's why I want to go up. I want to go up there and, you know, take a 4 or 5-0 lead. I mean, right off the bat, take the pressure off the pitcher, whatever they're going to do, and then go from there. So it's a tough place for them to play. But, hey, listen, if you're a championship team, you got to overcome it. There's no question about it. So, Ken, final words?
Good West Coast start. Hope to continue the winning series. My prediction was 6-3, so 1/3 of the leg. Let's see what we can do. Let's go Yankees.
You need 2 out of 3 and 2 out of 3. Jason, what's your prediction on the 9-game road trip?
I think I'm gonna go with Ken. I'm gonna go with Ken, and that means that if we could get 2 wins per series, that's 6-3, like you said. So, you know, hopefully if they sweep a team in there, even better.
I'm gonna stick with my 5-4. I hope I'm wrong, although it's still over 500. But you know, I don't know. We're asking a lot, man. The West Coast win 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. That's a lot. If they do that, then they're showing good poise, man. Very, very good poise. So we'll see how it goes.
Personally, I think they've turned a corner. That's why I expected. gelling as a team, playing well. Pitching has come along better.
Yes. No. Jason, before we go, shoot the show again for people listening.
So I mean, the name of my channel is Jason Custodio, obviously, but I do the overnight show, which is pretty much a late night show.
Is
on
it every
Yankees.
night?
I try to do it every game night, you know, but
Okay.
sometimes things happen. Like yesterday, I wasn't able to come on, but and sometimes I do a pregame if I have the time to, or stuff like that. But you can find me at Jason Custodio, first name, last name, 2024. If you look that up in YouTube search, you'll find me.
Awesome. Well, I subscribed everyone this afternoon, and I am definitely looking forward to the big hello and the big welcome to see our pal over here do his trick. And anytime we can be of help, Jason, we're here. God willing, we'll always be here. So you're part of the team, man.
Appreciate it. And you guys are YouTube gold. I tell everybody. I'm telling you, I like, even if you're not a Yankees fan, you gotta tune into the morning show. Obviously it's about baseball and everything, but it goes to another place.
Yeah, because like you said, you go with the flow with everybody in the chat. I mean, if they want to talk about their breakfast, let's talk about their breakfast. They want to talk about meeting their mother-in-law, let's talk about. I don't care, as long as we're family and we do what we need to do. So, that's the good part. So, you guys said your pieces, and we're going to end the stream. Are we okay? Everybody ready to say let's go Yankees?
One quick one for Jason. I sent you contact info, brothers.
I got it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna text you right now.
All right. Cool.
Awesome.
Have a great night.
Good night, and by all means enjoy. Again, Ken, thank you for your service always. You and Jason, every one of you, thank you. And like I always say, first off, it's let's go Yankees. Love everyone here. Thank you. Of course, subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. Hit the like button on the way in and out, and notifications so you know exactly when we're going to be on. You do know 100% it's 8 a.m. Monday through Sunday, and then everything else, you always get a notification, or I tell you in the morning. So with that in mind, keep enjoying your weekend with your family, with your friends, your loved ones, everybody. And thank you for letting us be a small part of your day. And as you know, I love you guys all at once. God bless you all individually, and of course, God bless America. So good night, everyone, and take care. Let's go Yankees. Jason, have a good show. Take care.
You too. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Joe.